Thank you.
Let's go this way then.
There, the first strong. You can sit. Yes. You can sit. It's very strong.
Very strong. Come and take my picture.
Thank you. Very nice. Thank you.
Very light indeed. Yeah, and very strong. I'm sure.
Good.
Wow, senior, you wear latel. Ah, you can sit.
You can sit down. Usa jaji sit down. Yes.
Very strong, yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But we cannot get into this one. This one is too small for us to go inside.
Dustbin.
Yes, a dustbin.
This one can be in the class.
Yes.
This one is for the...
Mr. Gallo.
Yeah?
This one is a dustbin.
The last out.
Yeah, it's a dustbin.
Oh, this one you can use in a class.
I believe that will be presented
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think I'll come and hire your car and take it to my village. Yes.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Zebra.
Yes.
Anaconda.
This should be... Should have been written there. Of course.
Another one design.
So, madam, we go this way. We'll end up.
Okay.
But
Air France. Ano ko Air France?
There's a snake inside.
What is this? Huh? See it now, then? Okay. Let's go. And what about this one? Huh? Birthday cake. What is this? And what about this one?
It's made out of paper.
There's the elephant.
Very bad, huh?
Everyone.
Very strong.
Thank you, madam. I'm married
They said married group walk.
Yes, the married women here. The wedding sofa.
What did you learn from this?
We learned cooperation. We learned that if you do have hard work, the results will come out.
That is not is important.
Yes. Making a model house. It's easy. All yes. And you can even use it to teach. Are you taking video? No, okay. So you are not. When it comes to Christmas, Father Christmas, very good. And then that's the throne. Beautiful. And then you have Surah.
Does mean
What I like about the whole thing, students working. So those people.
when the object is more than 3 centimeters, you need to use an amateur to support. So this is why they are using this amateur to support the work. But there are other works that does not need any amateur, only paper. Wait. Move. The principal is coming. Move. The principal is coming to see.
Yes.
That's what we see. The underrated is
NCT goes up in university level. Do you know what is it? MRC Holland building.
you should donate this one to 100.
Organize a ceremony. Is it? Yes.
Very creative.
Yeah, I'm very much surprised with the quality of work that have been produced using paper mask. I never thought that this good work could come out within 3 weeks, and I am very much proud of the students, but much more proud of the staff that have got the vision to put the students through this. It should have a lot of impact for the students that would be going to the schools, because sometimes you may want to teach things and real life concrete materials may not be available. But here they have demonstrated the skills to be able to produce, for instance, a zebra. So in a place where zebras are not available, where you cannot show a video showing zebra, this type of zebra work that they have done, or aeroplane, or those things that may not be readily available in the local community, such models could serve as a good example. I must thank them for the vision that they have, but also encourage them to continue the good work that they are doing, so that all the students that are doing arts or arts-related subjects would be able to put what they are learning into practice. And also when they go into the schools, let them make sure that they observe the students that to do things that they have learned here during their training. Because there is no need for you to learn all the skills at the college and don't practice it at the school, because the essence of teacher training is to make sure that what you learn in the classroom is translated into actual teaching when you are in the field. You're welcome.
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Awa Mendy. We are a family over everything. We quarrel a lot to make this cake. But as you can see, we make this cake out of a paper and a metal. So as we are doing it, we mix the papers. We will use the papers and put them inside the water. We soak it, and then we will remove it and cook a starch, and then we pound the paper for it to be smooth. And as we are making this, we will make different decks, and then after we stick it together. And as you can see, after doing this, we have to put paper cement to wrap it for it to be strong. And then after that, we mold the papers that we mix with the starch with. We mold the papers, each deck. Then after we attack it together. And after we make some decoration around and paints to make it wonderful and beautiful. So we are here, we work tirelessly to make this cake. We quarrel a lot, we fight. We even sometimes keep malice because the other one you come, the other one will not come. But we are so proud of our work today. It's very important because as you can see, all of us are showing our talents. We have different talents and we can make money out of it. It's not only being in class that will give you money. For me, I believe. In making this, we can earn a lot of income in the Gambia here, especially in the Gambia College. Yeah.
I'm really excited. This work, we thank God we completed it successfully. We have been quarreling every day. We made this work out of paper mass. We soak it in water for a while, pound it, mix it with starch, prepare it deck by deck. As you can see, the first deck, if you want to attach it with the second deck, you have to use starch. Put starch here, put the second deck, you attach it and put the paper machine on top of it. We are very glad today. We are called the family over everything. We quarrel, we fight, we do everything. And today we are so happy. We are so happy.
Arts is not a useless subject. As you can see, through this work, you can earn money. Through the work of arts, you can make many things out of arts. You sell it, and that can give you money.
I'm part of the group. I, Aminata, and Ibrahima. Ibrahima Sise, Aminata Ba, and I myself, Aisa Dambal, we are the one who make this car. Yes, it's part of our practical here. For this car, we use this thing. We use carton, we use egg crate, we use newspaper, cement paper. We take a grillage rod and this thing, how to call it, a big nail. So from there, when we buy the rod, the big one, we take it to the welding man so that the welding man can make the frame. From there, we take the small grillage, we cover the whole car with this thing, with a rod, the small one. When we cover it, after we take this thing, gum, plus the newspaper and the cement paper, we wrap the whole car. When we wrap the whole car, we take our pulp, the pulp we take this thing, how to call it, egg crate, plus the newspaper, we soak it inside the water. After that, we pound it. When we already pound it, so we take this thing, how to call it, the gum. When we take the gum, we soak it inside the gum, then we apply the whole car, that is called a pulp. When we apply it on the whole car, we leave it until it is dry. When it is dry, then we take this thing, oil paint, and we paint the car with a black and white. Yeah. This practical, I learned that example, you know, in ECD, when children, they learn through seeing. And that's the fastest way for them to understand. So in that case, I think, example, if we are dealing with animals, cars, fruits, and many other things, I think if we use this method, for them to see it visually, it will be very fast in them understanding.
Right now here I'm sitting on a king chair, as you can see. Yes, with this made out of paper mass. Yes, so we are 4 in number, and 1 boy, 3 girls. Yes, once again, my name is Omar Yok. Yeah, an ECD student, diploma. Yes, and these are my mates who I come together and we are able to make this job successful. though we face some difficulties making this, but we thank God, you know, due to help of our art teacher who explained this story of how to go, and we were able to come up with this very beautiful kinchea, and we are so happy about it also, sister. And first of all, there are roads inside this before putting all these things. We put roads, we take them to the welder man, and we just take a sketch so that the welder man will know what to do. And after that, making these roads, so we bring it back here. Then we take this thing, cement papers with gum also. Then you have to put it inside the gum, twist it. Then you come and wrap it around all over the chair. Then after that also you give it maybe 2 days or 3 days. When it gets dry, then you also bring this, how to call it, this thing, 8 crates and papers, putting them into pieces. Then after you put them into water for them to, you know, yes, dissolve. Then after you come, when pounding them, then you just come and bring your container, the pastel and the mother, then twist it, put it inside the pastel, then you pound it. When it forms paper, this thing, pulp. Then after that, you go also prepare your gum also. Bring your gum, then with your small materials, whatever, ball or whatever. Then you just bring that one with the gum. Then you take the paper mass there, pound it, put it inside the gum. Then after then, you wrap it, come and, you know, put it all around the chair. Yes, so that's how, after then we take spray also to make it more beautiful, make it more lively. Yes, and more nice. Yes, in order for it to be strong, because as you can see, if I don't put iron, I won't be sitting here. So if I sit here, it might be, you know, destroyed or something else. So congratulate them. First of all, congratulate Mr. Jaju. Though the time he come out with this idea that we are coming to make this, we feel some difficulties because we did not expect to come out with this thing. But I also thank Mr. Jaju a lot, and my group members also, Umi Fofana, we have Nima Jallo, Hulematu Jallo also. Yes, we work together as one voice, you know, we just come together, open our hearts to each other, then that's why we were able to come out with this. So I once again congratulate you, mates. Yeah, thank you very much.
My name is Melanie Jada, a student of Gambia College Education. I am doing diploma ECD here too. Our group members, we made cooking pot, the one we use during ceremony. Okay, before going for, I would like to explain how we made until it is done. We use irons. We contribute, we buy irons, we take it to the welder man, so they will just sketch the shape of the cooking pot for us. Then from there, we use these cement papers. We soak it inside the water. From there, we soak it in the gum, like in the gum. From there, then we start and wrap it. Before we wrap it, we use small wares, binding wares, so that when we put the paper, it won't go inside. So we use the wares and then round it, and then down too, and then the cover. You won't see the wire because we wrap it already. So then we wrap that paper, the cement paper, around it. From there, we put it under the sun. Then when it gets dry, we use paper. We use different papers that we soak, like 8 crates, A4 size papers, and cement papers. We soak them from some weeks or some days, and then we pound it. When we pound it, we buy gum and then cook it. We use hot water and then cook it. When it was cooked, then we take our gum with the paper pulp and then we mix it. We use our hand so that it will be smooth. So when we mix it with the gum, then we come and apply it around the cooking pot. So when we apply it, we don't apply all together at once. We apply it side and then we put it under the sun so that it will get dry. So when it gets dry, we come again, we make the other side. If not, when we make all the sides, it will fall down. We cannot place them at the same time. So from there, when it gets dry, we make inside too, and then down, and then we make our cover. So from there, when it gets dry, we use our two sticks here. Locally, we call it the baku in one of the baku and the chumwar. So we make this. Then when it gets dry, we use paint. We have different paints here, but we want the paint that is exactly like the cooking pot. So we asked which color is suitable for the cooking pot. They asked us that if you are going to buy paint, ask aluminium like the silver. So when we ask, and then they give us exactly that color. So when we apply, we see that it is not necessary for us to put any other color, because this color, even you are at far away, you will see that the color is very suitable for the cooking pot. So we apply it already, and then we left it on the under the sun to get dry, and then we pack everything to the arts room. So here we are today. This is the ending of the practical. Really, I am really excited. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. The joy in me, I cannot contain it, seriously. I am thanking Mr. Ijaju for everything he has done for us. Without him, I would not even know that I have the skill to be able to make this. Many people are saying arts is a field that is not for girls or for boys. But arts is something that you know that at the end of the day, when you put your skills on at the end of the day, you will earn something. Look, all the paper that we litter around here, today it benefits us today. You see what we made out of that papers. So I am telling others down there, when you are doing arts, be proud of that. Be proud that you are doing arts field. And at the end of the day, you will have your end results. Thank you very much.
We first use before we take it to these people, to the welders, we first sketch it on a paper. Then we take the paper to the welders. After that, they use these iron rods and make it for us. Then secondly, we bring it to the school campus here. We take the cement paper. The cement paper with the starch. So we soak the cement paper inside the starch. We wrap the aeroplane. After wrapping the aeroplane, for this starch, for it to be strong, so that so that it can hold together. So that if we put there the pulp, it can be strong. Because so many people are choosing they were choosing their quest. So we also try to choose our own quest. We can do as they do so, but we like this other one to choose the aeroplane. At times they think that arts is not important, but arts is very important. It makes someone to be creative. If you are creative, although if you don't know everything, but you will come with something else that you yourself wouldn't imagine what you know. Today we've made this, but people are so proud. Although many people were making their own thoughts, hadn't been it was us, we will be so happy. I was so happy. By the time these people were rounding to look at it, they raised it up. I was shouting there. It is very, 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 very interesting. We like it like this. He sees us, what we are doing. It's not correct. He normally tells us that, no, don't do this, don't do this. A good lecture should be like that. Whenever your students are doing something and it is not good, just motivate them. Tell them what they have to do. If at all it is wrong, don't allow them to do it. Because like today, you people are here. If people see it around the Gambia or within the country, what they will say is, this work is not good. But thank God our work is good. What will they say? These people, their lecturer is a good person. If at all he don't teach us this, we will not know it. But we learn this from him. We'll never forget about this day. I even take a snap and I said I am going to wash it out so that I can paste it inside my room. If I see it, always I make a remembrance of it with my friends. We are so happy. We will never forget this day. Sure. Thank you.
Nka bilungo kay fo kontano. Nyen kulungo ntol la ngada dan tol mo nani lo fa. Bari na friend ni manna yesangole soto wala na manna. Nyen kulungo dum nga dadale anin paper sol. Na waya fananke akonole anin some metals. Nga paper nyen tule nga dada nga ke kulumbat. Nyen kulungo ni ajibe natara mo nyanta use dale pour touroni. By force abe use dale pour touro. Bari ni aje mota use la fanam pour touro la. Katum paper long. Keto long ha. By ni ite fen tula noje mu yalon ko domor fengolo. Ate tula noje. Katum fana nga pen le anin oil pen. Wala sabu touro te kala noje. Bari ni wok dol fana jibe jang. Wok dol bije is a use no. Comme sirangol is a use no. Bari nyindo mo wote use no katum paper long. Touro te kala noje. Bari kontantale manna aksi ca fana jeka mumi Mr. Jajuleti. Mba jeka mba tentunka. Abatata mol kunto haade bara mol mako le fo billion ayatol kumandi nan jang atol fana mbal de mala mbal kontol la mbal tentu la fana al yo ko min ke anyi nyata bakala al nata non fo jali yalla time be use al nata non fo jang pour ka mol interview doro mbal kontan la al nata nan nyaminde.
Then empty newspapers, these papers around the street, we pick it, then we soak it in the water. Later on, we pound it, we then apply it. Yes, a big yes to that. Because if you can see, for example, like this care, you know this thing will not be used. But for the care, before going out to go and buy care, why not you make your own care in your house or in your school so that your children can see it. Later on, they will become something. Yes, before they will go out. You know, some these kids, they have talent, but they don't know how to use that talent. But if you show them how to use this paper to make this care, this thing, these other things, they will use that talent and make those things. In future, they will become something. Yes. Excited, definitely. We are so excited. Yeah. As you can see, by the time we are making this, for us, we normally quarrel. We argue, no, this how we will do it, no, this how we will do it. But at the end of the day, this is the outcome. So today we are so grateful, and we will thank everybody for our arts, especially our arts, for the support and everything, for all those times. So today we are very happy. Definitely, yes. The advice I will give to them is like to work in a group is very important. Sometimes you'll have this idea and the other one will have another idea. So when you come together, it becomes one. So it's very good to work in group, and also it will build the friendship, love, and everything, things like that. So it's very important to work in a group, and also it's important to share ideas that you don't know. Maybe your colleagues might know that. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you much, Madam. I feel so happy today, very delighted with the students of ECD. I think they did a very good work. They did a very, very good work. And to be honest with, this is just a topic or a course that they are doing. It's not a whole program or a whole artwork. It's just a course that they have finished. And it required practical work that they did it in 3 weeks, and they completed the course. Definitely, I was so amazed. They make me surprised that they will finish this work on time. So glad. I'm very glad. Yes. Definitely, this is not the only course they are doing, and this is not the only work the students can showcase. Our Gambian students have talent. The only problem is to nurture those talents. Help them to come out with their own concept, because art is all about concept, and science is all about concept. People are building aeroplanes, people are building cars, people are building whatever in the world here, because why? They have a concept, and you can see it for yourself today. The aeroplane that they made, the car that they make, because they have the concept to do it. They have their own thinking to do it. In the School of Education Art Department, we have variety of courses, and we have variety of artworks that they can do. And if you want me, I will name a lot of them. They do painting. They do craft works. They do tie and dye and batiks. They do t-shirt printings. They do photographing. You can see all these works here. Okay? They are done by the students. You can see they have their own cameras, they shoot, they edit. We do video editing. And then we do what we call beat making, and many, many more. And these are also the work of the ECDs, call them basic designs. They design on a piece of a cloth, and when you look at it, you may even think that it's real. You see? So there are so many things that the students can do, and it will benefit them at the end of the day. Like myself, I do tie and dye. Whenever I am stranded, I go in for my tie and dye. I do batik, I do t-shirt printing, and I do a lot of works. So I don't depend entirely on my salaries, because this is what I have been doing at the Gambia College. All in teaching aids, this is what we call live object or real object. You don't need to go and draw on a canvas or on a paper or on the wall. If they can able to model, like the object we saw today, this morning, we saw so many objects there. You can teach them. They can teach them through those materials. They can be there in the class for so long. You don't need to go and then draw it on a board or draw it on whatever. You can use those objects. Teach them what a chair is all about. Teach them what an aeroplane is. Teach them those jars. Teach them the furniture you saw there. So you don't need to go and draw a furniture and ask the student, this is a furniture, this is this, this is that. So it's going to help a lot of the students in the classroom for them to at least play with the object they saw. In front of my students, I always tell them that without art, the Gambia will never develop. All other countries are developing because of art. And I'll tell you one scenario of what I saw when I traveled. Though I was not lucky to study in this country, I did all my professional studies outside Indonesia and Taiwan. And then you go to those countries and you see what they can do or produce. You really think that Gambia, we have not started anything. Think about buildings. People are building very good structures here. These are all art, architecture. So if people say that art is useless, I think that's a misconception. They don't even understand what art is. They think that art is about drawing and painting. That's what we know. I study art from fine art to media art, photography, editing, animation, and I'm benefiting a lot from it. The Tom and Jerry that people are watching, we make it. Students can able to do it. These are what we call animation. The object that they make from inanimate object to animation. And it will help the country rather than importing all those films. Journalism that you yourself is doing is part of art. Because in real university, you cannot do journalism if you don't have art background. Our Gambia GTTI, if you don't have a background in art, you shouldn't do it. Because it's all about sketch. It's all about plans. So if people say that art is the least they can do, probably they don't know. This is why we are spending all our money to the artist. You need a T-shirt, you need a nice shirt, you have to go to the artist. Tailoring is part of art. Metal is part of art. Woodwork is part of art. Engineering is part of art. You name and name and name them. The list go on and on. So you can't understand. Everybody want to live beautiful. Everybody want to dress beautiful. But you said, I don't want my child to do art. But one shirt, you go and pay to a tailor more than 2,000, 3,000, one shirt. The ganila we are putting on, and I told the students that we can produce the ganila. And I will give you a typical example of those things. Excuse me. Look at this. What is the difference between the ganila they are making and what we are making here? It's just a matter of gumming them. It's the difference. But how much do you buy ganila? It's expensive. And the students are doing it here less. They have the skills to do it. It's just a matter of nurturing or showing them some of the mistakes that they are doing, and they go ahead with it. All these things are the work of the students. So all the work of students. So there is no difference to say that art is the least thing I will do. That's a big problem. That's a big mistake. It's a wrong word they should use. Definitely. And if you look at the stage making or public space making, these are all artwork. You need music. You have to go to the artist. You need a birthday cake. You have to go to the artist to prepare it. You need a wedding. You have to go to the artist to prepare a stage for you. All those things are the work of art. Look at our roads. They are bad because they don't consult artists. Our towns are dirty because they don't consult artists. They should be there to decorate the city. Banjul should be well decorated. Brikama should be well decorated. Gambia College should be well decorated by the work of art. Artists should be there. Definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We also happy. We are also very much happy joining us to this program. So we thank you very much for for your coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.